Okay, so today we're actually going to be talking about a serial killer that was in the Dallas area and how he ended up murdering 4 different people. He currently pleaded guilty, so he will not be getting the death penalty. We will be getting into all of that. But before we do that, one, leave a comment down below. Also, do not forget to like and subscribe. And if you want to support me, hit the thanks button as well. I would greatly appreciate it. Now, let's get into the video. So, I have an article here. Okay, and this is from lawandcrime.com. And it says, weak excuse for a man pleads guilty to murdering 4, including his children's grandfather, in serial killings. Wow. Prosecutors in 2 Texas counties agreed to spare a serial killer the death penalty in exchange for him pleading guilty to murdering 4 men in unrelated incidences. Jeremy Rashad Harris, 34 years old, this is our killer, was sentenced Tuesday to life in prison without the possibility of parole for capital murder. Now, this is also one of those things that I talk about. You know what I mean? Fine, you get life in prison, but how come you don't get the fate that you perpetrated onto other people? You know what I mean? It is not like this was some kind of accidental thing. I mean, you just decided, okay, yo, I'm gonna just do what I want to do, and I'm gonna get rid of some people just because I want to do it. Okay, because from my understanding, he only knew one person, that was the grandfather that we're gonna get into, and the other 3 people were just randoms. And you know what? I even have a little thing I'm gonna put up right here. I'll put it up real quick. All right, so here is the timeline of different things that he did. Okay, he murdered 4 people. So October 31st, it was a university student. He ended up murdering him. November 14th, 2 Dallas murders. Okay, November 16th, aggravated assault. November 17th, Denton shootings. November 18th, Selena murder. Okay, so this isn't like, there's no reason for any of this. Okay, there's no reason. So I'm just curious, why can you not get the same fate that you gave to other people? Oh, it's because I admitted that I was guilty, you know, so I shouldn't have to do all that, you know, because I admitted that I was guilty. So why should I have to not live anymore? You know what I mean? But let's continue. It says, first, on October 31st, he shot and killed Robert Jaden Urrea, 19 years old, a student at the Southern Methodist University, who police believe was walking home from a party or bar in downtown Dallas. On November 14th, 2020, Harris fatally shot Kenneth Hamilton, 57 years old, who was in his car waiting at a red light. The same day, because remember that chart I showed you was 2. That same day, he fatally shot Adam Gautreau, I think that's how you say it, 36 years old, near an intersection of Stemmons Freeway. The last victim was the only one with the reported connection to him, Blair Carter, 60 years old. The father of the defendant's ex-girlfriend was the maternal grandfather to Harris's children. Authorities in the Collin County city of Selena discovered Carter's body after firefighters responded to a house fire on November 18th, 2020. Harris fled the scene, but law enforcement soon arrested him. You know, this is also nothing. You go and commit these crimes, you're like, oh, I'm gonna go out here, I'm gonna shoot some people, I'm gonna go ahead and do what I do. Okay. But then you leave. Why not stay? You wanted to do it. So you're okay with just perpetrating violence, but you don't want to be held accountable at all for it. All right. Now, some of the family members testified, and some of the family members had like certain things that they wanted to say in regards to all of this. And one family member actually mentioned how, because he had a gun, this was the result. This is how I interpret it personally. To him, he's probably thinking, well, I'm a good guy, so I'm a good guy with a gun, and I gotta get him. You know, I gotta do what I gotta do. You know, so because that's something I also kind of think of in regards to this. I'm like, well, when people say, oh, guns are only supposed to be with good guys and, the good people with them. And I'm like, well, who's to say that these people don't think that they're good and they're doing a just cause? So then they're doing what they're doing, you know, with all of these mass shootings and all this other stuff, who's to say that these people don't think that what they're doing is a good thing? I'm all right if I do this. You know what I mean? So that's one of the things that I kind of think of when I think of it, you know, when people make that kind of argument. I'm like, well, who's to say that this person doesn't kind of think this way? So then that whole entire thinking is flawed, because what's morally good for one person may not seem the same for the other. You know what I mean? But let me know what you all think about this story down below. Hello. I hope you enjoyed the video. I would appreciate if you could leave a comment down below, and also do not forget to like and subscribe. I would also appreciate if you could support me at LatriceLimited.com. This is my own personal small business where I sell bath and body wellness items, such as I have bath bombs, I have soaps, candles, essential oil blends, sleep eye masks, and a whole bunch more. I'm actually going to show you 2 featured products. So this one is my candle. Okay, this is my vanilla wood wick candle. As you can see, there's wood in there, and it gives a nice crackling sound. It's like a bonfire, a campfire, but in your house, yo. Smells so freaking good. This, my sweet roses, are my top scents for me personally. I also have soap. So this one right here is this nice cool water soap that I have. It's more of a masculine, sexy scent. So I would greatly appreciate if you could go and support me. And now I hope you have a good day.